not repeat it in the class again. We just continue this teaching on the online way. Now, first chapter for the mechanics is the force acting on the particles. This is from mechanics, MET 303. Just we start the forces acting on the particle. Now we introduce the terms particularly. म्हणजे आपल्याला हे चॅप्टर पाहण्यासाठी काही टर्मची गरज आहे, काही कन्सेप्ट्स आहेत ज्या बेसिक कन्सेप्ट आहे मेकॅनिक्सच्या, आणि त्या एकदा आपल्याला क्लिअर झाल्या की आपल्याला हे चॅप्टर समजायला सोपं जाईल. नाउ द फर्स्ट डेफिनेशन इज द पार्टिकल. पार्टिकल मीन्स व्हॉट, म्हणजे पार्टिकल म्हणजे काय? आपण पार्टिकल म्हणजे एखाद्या पदार्थाचा, एखाद्या मॅटरचा सगळ्यात छोटा कण जो असतो तर आपण पार्टिकल असं म्हणतो. पार्टिकल इथे जी मेकॅनिक्सला जी अभिप्रेत आहे, जस्ट वी एक्सपेक्ट दिस particle as a smallest particle of a rigid body which has a mass and size. Now I have shown this is a rigid body and this contains the particles. Now this particle we consider in a rigid body, particularly it has a size, some size will be there and mass will be there. Now another concept is the rigid body. What is meant by the rigid body? Now there are many particles, म्हणजे अनेक पार्टिकल आहे, they contain in the rigid body, and particularly rigid body is defined as the distance between any two particle will not change if we act force on that body. म्हणजे एखाद्या बॉडीवर आपण जर फोर्स ऍक्ट केला तर त्या दोन पार्टिकल मधलं अंतर, म्हणजे त्याला अनेक पार्टिकल्स आहेत, दोन पार्टिकल मधलं अंतर बदलत नाही, म्हणून त्या बॉडीला पर्टिक्युलरली रिजिड बॉडी असं म्हणतात. आपण जर उदाहरणार्थ आपण जर पाहिलं एन्व्हायरमेंट मध्ये कोणती रिजिड बॉडी आहे, तर आपण एक दगड घेऊ शकता. दगडामधले पार्टिकल्स आपण जरी फोर्स लावला तरी बदलत नाही, आपण फोर्स लावला दगड फेकला तरी काही त्यातल्या पार्टिकल मधलं अंतर बदलत नाही. जर तसं अंतर बदलत असेल तर दॅट विल बी नॉट रिजिड बॉडी particularly. So this is the definition of the body. If the distance between any two particles is fixed, will not change if we add the force, that is called as a rigid body. Now what is meant by the force? Force, we have a definition in the junior classes also. Mass into acceleration, the product of this known as the force. The property of the force is that will make the change on the it will change on the body. This body will be move in any direction of the force. Now therefore here we have defined forces as a vector. This force is a vector quantity. You know the vector is the have magnitude and direction. आपल्याला वेक्टर ची डेफिनेशन चांगल्या प्रकारे माहित आहे की वेक्टरला मध्ये फोर्स असतो आणि ज्या दिशेने फोर्स ऍक्ट होतो त्या दिशेने जो बदल होतो त्या बॉडी मध्ये, दॅट इज देअरफॉर फोर्स इज नोन एज द वेक्टर. नाउ क्वेश्चन arises, there are particles, there may be happen that they have different forces acting on the different particles. Now this is a rigid body. What will be happen? There will be change in the direction of the force. Now there are many forces acting. This is body. Therefore body will move in any one of the direction where if the force will be larger. म्हणजे एखाद्या बॉडीवर जर फोर्स वेगवेगळे फोर्स ऍक्ट होते तर ती कुठल्या तरी दिशेने मूव्ह होईल. कदाचित ती मूव्ह होणार नाही, जर ती मूव्ह झाली नाही तर ती इक्विलिब्रियम पोझिशनला आहे असं पण आपल्याला म्हणता येईल. द डेफिनेशन ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम, इफ देयर आर डिफरंट फोर्सेस acting on the rigid body, the body will not move. Means forces are balanced to each other, and therefore this position is known as the equilibrium positions. Now we go to axioma for equilibrium of two forces. Axioma means what? This is a axioma means this is a property. If there are two forces only acting on this rigid body and they have a same magnitude, म्हणजे दोन्हींची मॅग्निट्यूड हे सारखाच आहे, तर काय होईल? if they are acting on the opposite direction, this one force is acting in this direction, another force is acting in this direction, then forces will be balanced to each other. म्हणजे ते दोन्ही फोर्स एकमेकांना बॅलन्स करतील आणि बॉडी कोणत्याही दिशेने मूव्ह होणार नाही, त्याला axioma for equilibrium of two forces असं म्हणलं जाईल. These concepts are important. This is given in the book, particularly that name, म्हणजे या पुस्तक आपण सिलेबस मध्ये आहे, मेकॅनिक्स अँड डिफरन्शियल जिओमेट्री बाय व्ही तुलसानी. याचा या पुस्तकाचे लेखक आहे व्ही साली हे पुस्तक आपण लायब्ररीतून घेऊ शकता पर्टिक्युलरली. तर या पुस्तकामध्ये ज्या काही डेफिनेशन्स आहेत पहिल्या चॅप्टर्स मध्ये आपण त्या इंट्रोड्यूस करण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. त्याच्यानंतर याची पुढची कन्सेप्ट आहे रिझल्टंट ऑफ फोर्सेस. Resultant of forces. Resultant of forces means what? There are many forces acting on this body. Therefore, body will be move or it will be in equilibrium. That will be the resultant of these forces. Now, after this introduction to concept, there will be some theorems and lemma will be considered in the next series. Means I will present the next video in which we just use all these concepts to write some theorems and lemma in these particular chapters related to the force. Means there are many forces. If there are 2 forces, there are 3 forces or many forces, what will resultant, how to calculate, means theoretical part. In the next video, we'll put the theoretical part. We just put a theorem and we explain that theorem and prove the theorem. Now, this concept we have introduced in the forces acting on the particle. First is the particle. Particle means it is the smallest part of the body which has size and mass. Rigid body means a body contains different particles. Distance between each 2 particles is a fixed. That's called as a rigid body. Forces. The force it will be act on the rigid body. There will be change in the body. It will be the properties of the force. Now, force is a formula you know in the 12th class. It is a mass into accelerations. Force as a vector means force ही जी क्वांटिटी आहे त्याला दिशा आहे म्हणून त्याला मॅग्निट्यूड आहे, दिशा आहे. दिस इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. इक्विलिब्रियम means there are many forces acting on the particles. And particles still in the position will not stand still position. ये एकाच ठिकाणी फिक्स आहे म्हणून त्याला आपण इक्विलिब्रियम म्हणते. Axima for equilibrium to forces. There are just 2 forces has magnitude equal magnitude but opposite in directions. That is particularly known as axima for the equilibrium to forces. Now, resultant of forces. There are many forces acting on this particle, particularly that particularly known as the resultant of 2 forces. Now, here particularly we indicate here forces. There are different forces. Suppose in these particles we can write P1 force, P2 force, bar I will write for vector, P3 force or so on, and resultant is I will indicate by R bar. Means P means force. In this particularly book particularly use the symbol P1, P2, P3 for forces and R for resultant. So this I have introduced all these concept for forces on this particular forces acting on the particles. Now these are the concept we will use in the next video. So thank you for listening carefully. If you have any queries, we'll talk with the next series. You just call me for this. Particularly any difficulty with you. Thank you. We start for the syllabus of BSc second year mathematics. Actually, BSc second year mathematics has 3 papers. First paper is MAT 301. MAT 301. Second paper one is MAT 302 and third one is the MAT 303. Third paper particularly known as the mechanics. Now in this mechanics there are syllabus prescribed. It is already given in the PDF form on this WhatsApp group. Now whatever